CBD gummies are one of the most popular ways to take CBD, but their gummy form makes potency testing difficult, and that's a problem if you need to ensure the label matches what's inside. For a manufacturer, this creates a real challenge. You need to know that every gummy contains the amount of CBD printed on the label, and that each batch is consistent. Without accurate testing, it's impossible to have that certainty. So how do you solve this? The answer is sample preparation. By breaking the gummy down and carefully extracting the CBD, you can produce a clean sample that's ready for analysis. Let's walk through that process step by step, from raw gummy to GC vial. For this prep, you'll only need a handful of items. On the consumable side, you'll need 1 gummy for each test, deionized water, acetonitrile as the solvent, and a Quescher's salt mix. That's magnesium sulfate and sodium chloride. On the equipment side, you'll need a 50 milliliter centrifuge tube, a centrifuge, a vortex mixer or a shaker, pipettes, and 2 milliliter vials for the final extract. With everything ready, it's time to start preparing the gummy. The first step is to cut the gummy into small pieces. Breaking it down like this gives the solvent more surface area to work with, so the extraction is consistent. With the gummy chopped, add about 10 milliliters of deionized water. Leave this mixture for around 30 minutes, giving it a gentle shake every so often. During this time, the gummy softens and starts to dissolve, which prepares it for releasing the CBD in the later steps. Once the gummy has softened, add 10 milliliters of acetonitrile, vortex or shake it vigorously for about a minute. This forces the CBD out of the gummy and into the solvent, starting the actual extraction. At this stage, you'll have a cloudy mixture as the CBD begins to move into the acetonitrile. Next, add the Quescher's salt. This is magnesium sulfate and sodium chloride. Shake the tube hard for another minute. The salts change the balance of the mixture and drive a clear separation between the water-based phase and the acetonitrile phase. The CBD prefers the acetonitrile phase, while the sugars and the other fillers stay in the aqueous layer. Now, place the tube in the centrifuge and spin it for about 5 minutes at high speed. This helps the two layers separate completely. After centrifuging, you should see a clearly defined top layer, the acetonitrile, containing the CBD, and a lower aqueous layer that holds the sugars and other residues. Carefully pipette the acetonitrile layer, this is where the CBD is, straight into a 2 milliliter vial. If any water droplets come across, you can dry the extract with magnesium sulfate before sealing the vial. But at this stage, you've got a clean extract and it's ready to be run on the GC. And that's the process for preparing CBD gummies for potency testing. It might look complicated at first, but once you've seen the steps, it's actually a lot simpler than you think. A quick breakdown, a simple extraction, and you've got a clean sample ready for the GC. The point of doing it this way is simple. You can see if the CBD on the label matches what's really inside the gummy, and check that every batch comes out the same. If you found this useful, give it a like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what sample prep you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching.